This is us. Number 206. Let's head on in. Told you pizza was here. Look at Doc getting his pizza on already. Anyway, this here is our kitchen. Kind of decorations up there. This condo is called the Hat Creek Condo. And hopefully those of y'all know Hat Creek is from Lonesome Dove. There's a bathroom. It's kind of Western themed. Well, the whole condo is Western themed because it's from Lonesome Dove. Nice place to hang your hat right there. And here we are with the living room. Old Gus McCrae and Captain Call. Got some cool little decorations on the table right there.
Is this the same flavor?
Yeah, previously on the American West. Not even 100 years old, America finds itself in a crippling depression and on the verge of a war on two fronts. In Missouri,
Lonesome Dove.
ex-Confederates like Jesse James are terrorizing.
Doc all hungry. Getting his pizza. I'm gonna sneak in Doc's room. Nice little room. Like, you know, more Lonesome Dove decor in here. TV. Bed. Another place to hang your hat. Big old closet. Look at the size of this closet right here. Not that we need all this room for just staying a few days, but it's there. We're gonna go back in here. Got our cow skin rug, leather style sofas. And this is our other room, the one that me and May will be staying in. Got ourselves a spittoon in case we need to take a little dip or chaw. And we got ourselves a couple of horse collars over there in case Mia gets out of line. I can tie her up. Got a whip over there in case Mia gets out of line. I can give her a good old whooping. Big old TV. There's old Gus taking himself a break. And in our room, we can go through our closet right here. Mia done hung up some clothes. And we can go straight on through here. Right into the lavatory. And it's all stocked with everything we need. Need a haircut and shave? We'll get that done for you for 25 cents. Can't beat that. They provide us with some good old coffee. Keurig coffees, herbal teas. And if you want to grind your own coffee, there's a coffee grinder right here.
Its own land that grants one of the Black Hills.
So,
Merchants wanted the Black Hills. Gold Seekers wanted the Black Hills.
Hat Creek Condo.
They couldn't just
Come stay a spell. Deadwood, famous outlaw city. We finally made it. We're finally starting our little walk downtown here. Gonna venture on down to all the touristy fun stuff to look at. It's the entrance to the town. Right across the street over there is the visitor center. We just walked through there. They got most of it just closed off because of the virus going around. But got some good info down there. But yeah, we'll take a walk down here and see what we got going on. Mr. Woo's parking. Look here. Still got Mr. Woo's little place that he had. Wonder where he keeps his pigs. He's always feeding people to Mr. Woo's pigs. Newest slots in town. There's Woo right there. Need a wood carving for your front yard? They got you covered.
It's a big old horsey.
Big old black stallion. Get you a friendly bear. Get you a howling wolf. Get you a golden or a bald eagle back there. Got you a tree hugging bear. Got you a Sasquatch up in the window looking at you all sad. Yeah, they got you covered. You'd be the only guy on the block with a bear in the top hat if you wanted. Or if you feel real adventurous, you get you a Viking.
Can we go sit in it?
That's what it's for.
Watermelon left.
Gym over there.
Steakhouse.
Broken Arrow Trading Company.
Go in here.
We're going to do some trading at the Broken Arrow.
You will like that shirt, huh?
We'll do a little souvenir shopping, see what we can come up with. Right, May?
Dummy hat.
Oh Lord, look at May. She got her fancy hat.
Hey, the other one can horse. This one is. It's got a.
Go to saloon number 10. Even in Deadwood, South Dakota, there are cowboy fans. The bar got all kinds of cowboy memorabilia set up. And you'll see that nowhere else. You notice they got a little crowd gathering right here. We're gonna have a little shootout here in the middle of Deadwood, right here in the middle of the street. Go over here and check it out. Want to get above the crowd here. A couple of nasty looking hombres over there. It's like they want to start some trouble here in the streets. Got the stagecoach over here. We're gonna get up here and see if we can get a closer look. Uh-oh. Got the law dog right there. You're gonna make sure that law and order is kept here in the streets. So we're gonna give it a few minutes before they close the street off and they'll get this here gunfight set up. Good Lord. It's so lawless, they told us that they're fixing to have a gunfight. They just don't care. Gunfights just spout off at any minute. That's why you see all these people around. Because they want to see a gunfight. Coming to you live from Enjoying the Ride. You don't get no action like this on other vlogs. Live action right here, folks. Lawless Deadwood.
We are Deadwood Alive. We bring history to life 6 days a week, all summer long. We finish off each of those days with a trial of Jack McCall up at the top end of Main Street. For those of you that don't know, Jack McCall is a fellow that shot our friend Wild Bill Hickok inside the saloon number 10. And he went on trial for that murder the very next day, right here in town. My name is Con Stapleton, and I am the first and only town marshal of Deadwood.
Back in September of 1876, people at Deadwood decided they wanted a law and order around here. So they hired this man, Con Stapleton, to be Deadwood's first and only town marshal. But according to the Laramie Treaty of 1868, the Black Hills in Deadwood were a part of the Great Sioux Reservation. So Con had no jurisdiction here whatsoever. But despite that fact, Con's exploits were well documented, including this strange but true tale of January 14th, 1877.
You know what? This is just the way I like it. All nice and peaceful.
Yeah, that's a rare thing in this camp. You know what? Somebody ought to wake up old Clarence over here and get him home before it gets dark. Well, God bless the Union! Alright, to the Union, to the Union.
Oh, that is horrible. Let's have another one. That stuff is so...
Alright, nobody move, nobody get out! That goes for you too, Lob Dog. And you! Wipe that stupid grin off your stupid face! Hey! Oh, what do you got for Marshall?
Shut me! You take care of one, I'll take this go back to jail.
Boy, that was a close one. That could have been a goner.
David, you got a bullet hole right in the middle of your forehead.
What? I'm not sure it's under that screw bitch.
Let me get out of here, David.
Oh, I'd hate to be a bother to you. And here's to you, boys. Boys, where'd they go? I'm coming, Bob. You can't take her, soul mule. I'm just gonna take another quick nap here.
Well, folks, the strange gets only stranger. Not only did David Love walk out of Al Chapman's saloon that night, but he continued to walk the streets of Deadwood for 67 days with a bullet hole right there in the middle of his forehead. Till one day he got himself a bit of a headache, went up to the old Centennial Hotel to take a nap, and he died in his sleep. Old Doc Badcock did the autopsy, said the only reason he had died was because a piece of bone had started to abscess in the wound. And that's the way things really were here in Deadwood when old David Lutt took a bullet to his noggin. Thanks for coming, folks, and have a great Deadwood day.
There you have it. Just goes to show some of the lawlessness here in Deadwood.
Judge Kuykendall, I guess, has
We're gonna head back up this way and back to where Mia and Doc are sitting down, having a refreshment. Gotta fight this crowd getting back. Woo, doggy! Did y'all see that lawlessness going on?
Yeah, I got a video.
You see that lawlessness? Y'all get scared?
Shot him in the head.
Oh, that guy's staggering around for 67 days.
Sorry.
Crazy Deadwood.
Hey, that's a popular steakhouse.
So we're going here and see old Wild Bill get cut down. Mount Moriah Cemetery, where the infamous Wild Bill Hickok is buried, Calamity Jane, Seth Bullock, and several other characters from Deadwood. We're gonna take a stroll up here. It's kind of steep. There's some steep walking for a cemetery. Of course, everything around here is steep, unless you're at the bottom of the hill. Isn't it, May?
Yeah.
You see the down below down there, some of the streets, and you can tell
What did the guy
that
say
just
that's
goes straight up.
so we don't have to pay the $2?
He said his thing was already closed at his door.
I can't really read the name, but that is a old tombstone. We'll go up there in just a second. That's Wild Bill's gravesite. And here's the markers. Some really old headstones out here.
Which one is it? Is it that one?
Mm-hmm.
So we use the stairs?
Unless you want to climb up that grass. Well, there it is. Only 39 years old. People pay their respects. Got a can of snuff down there, bottles of whiskey, some coins, bullet. And up there, we'll get a closer look here in a second. Calamity Jane. Infamous Calamity Jane's burial site. We've already found out that these are not the actual original burial sites of Wild Bill and Calamity Jane. Original cemetery is actually down the hill over here. They've got houses on top of it now. It was moved further up the hill, I guess, to make room for houses, and since the population was getting bigger here in Deadwood. But that's where they got his remains now. Yeah, they did move it. So we get to see it. Bucket list checked. Well, we made it up Seth Bullock's gravesite. I didn't record the hike coming up here because it was steep, and really didn't feel like hearing myself huff and puff all that way. Pretty good hike up here. Really steep grades. I mean, it's only like 2/10 of a mile up from the main road of the cemetery, but it's steep. Anyway, here it is, his famous gravesite here in Mount Moriah Cemetery, Deadwood, South Dakota. You see people putting stones and whatnot, paying respects to Seth and Martha, his wife. You make it all right, boy? It was steep, wasn't it? And look, the road still goes up. I have no idea what's up there, and do not plan on finding out. Look at here. Look who's bringing up the rear. Come on, Begun. Come on, May. You're the thinnest one of them all, of us all.
Yeah. I just took a lot of breaks.
You took a lot of breaks?
Yeah.
Those little legs should have just powered you on up this hill.
Oh, dang.
You got your fancy new hat on?
Oh, yeah. Hat gave me energy to climb this top of the mountain.
Oh, I'm glad it did.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's a really big headstone, and Seth was a pretty prominent member of Deadwood. You know, he was sheriff there for a while and made his own hardware business, built a hotel, and real successful guy. Got in a fight in the streets with Al Swearingen. Okay, we made it up here and saw what we wanted to see. Bucket list checked. Just left Seth Bullock's gravesite. walking back down this incredibly steep hill. And I don't know how well this GoPro is going to catch it or not, but just some beautiful scenery out there. It's not like I got a zoom lens, but this right here just drops off into a steep hill. And you can see way down there building streetcars, cars on the street. Way down there through the trees, Main Street, or just off Main Street. But hills up over there. Just a really incredibly beautiful country up here in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Meanwhile, we're gonna walk back down this steep hill. If we don't slip and fall, these rocks are kind of slick. They like to roll underneath your feet. A steep hill, steep drop off right there. Ooh, ooh, you don't want to slip down there. You weren't tumble for a while. What'd you say, May? How far will you tumble? You're too little. You won't. You'll find a tree or something to bump into, and it'll help stop you. Hey, look at this highline path. Anyway, let's walk on down this hill. Here we are on the other side of Wild Bill's headstone. We come down a different direction. Check things out from a different angle. And here's the back side of Calamity Jane's headstone. Better shot than what we had a while ago. Yep. Back down to the entrance to the cemetery. So Doc, what do you think about that climb up there?
Oh, it was easy peasy.
See what said. Really? I should have documented a little earlier. I get a different opinion earlier. How about you, May? How was that hike up there to see Seth Bullock's resting place?
This pretty view. I was tired.
It's a pretty view.
My legs are wobbly.
Yeah, I think all of her legs are wobbly. Well, except for Doc's. Doc's are twitching.
Twitch, dang.
Doc said, "Your legs were twitching coming down that hill."
Whew.
All
That's
right.
worth it though.
Yeah, got a little exercise, seen some history.
Probably won't ever see it again.
Never see it again. Bucket list checked.